Na, 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 na. Hey guys, welcome back to Keep It Rio. I don't even know what I'm doing. Okay, so before we go to Lake Tahoe, because we're going today, my first video was pretty much like a recap of saying what happened this 3 years, and I'm gonna dive in a little bit in each phase of my life to catch up, but at the same time, I'm still gonna live and show you guys what is happening. So it's gonna be like a movie, like going to the past, but living the present, you know what I mean? So let's go to the first thing first. In August of 2022, I think I said that too much, and I don't think I should give my ex-boyfriend that much of credit of me talking about him that much on my channel. Probably the last time in the last video I'm talking about him. Finish, no. I got out of the... Who's texting me? Honestly, I don't understand why guys like to fight with me or like get in an argument right before my shift. Anyway, in August of 2022, I ended a 6 years relationship, and why I keep bringing that up, it was because I had childhood love, but he was like my real love boyfriend, and because he is American because he's alive, thank God, so he keeps seeing me shiny, but not with me. I met him probably 2 years that I was here in LA, and I really wanted somebody because things were lonely, and he became not only my boyfriend, my best friend, and a little bit of my family and support system here. So he was pretty much everything, and I don't think in a relationship it should be like that. I think you should be partners, and I just put him in too many boxes. We had a really toxic relationship for 6 years on and off. He had cheated on me before, and I had forgiven that, which looking back I should have not, because maybe none of our problems would have had happened, but we did live amazing things. And why I'm saying that and why I'm talking, and it's probably the last time I'm talking about him, is because when you're in a toxic and codependent relationship, I was so emotionally dependent. I was not even in love with him anymore. I was not, I was so focused on myself. 2 months prior to the breakup, I was auditioning, I was working out, and I think he started seeing that I was moving forward and my life was moving forward, and he was just kind of staying behind. At that point, we just didn't know how to get out. At the same time, I was codependent from him, and he was codependent from me, and he needed to do something so brutal that I could not forgive him because I already had so much work done of self-love, and I was feeling so good about myself that I was if I forgive the way he cheated on me this last time, which I don't need, I thought about it one time exposing him, but I'm no, because it's been so while, but it was dark enough, and our breakup, the way it happened, was dark enough. I think we're both we're traumatized. We didn't even talk for over a year. Since we broke up, we were not talking over a year, but I will update and how that turned around later. We never got back together, we never hook up, we're nothing, but I would not kill him if I see him on the streets. We're fine. But the point is when you get cheated on, you think the problem is you. You think, the first time I got cheated on that I know about him, I felt ugly, I felt disgust, I felt like I wasn't enough, I felt like my sex was enough, I felt like everything was wrong about me. Then I learned, and this second time around that I actually ended the relationship, I knew that wasn't about me. That was a projection of him towards me, and that's very hard. It's just it was very hard to just have that mindset and not letting me affect and be oh, if he sleeps with anybody, but honestly, the breakup was the best thing that happened to me, because that's how I unfolded 3 years of a lot of adventures But literally after the breakup, something wild happened, and that's how any like good story that I have pretty much starts with a suitcase. So I was planning on going out of town 2 days after our breakup for his birthday. But instead of that, the next day of my breakup, instead of me calling my mom being sad, I got a call from my agent. I booked American Latin commercial, so I had to fly to Brazil instead of going traveling with him for his birthday and getting fucked up. I was going to work back home in Brazil. And that's how my summer and 2022 had a spin-off. So that happened, and I usually pack now lately. I don't think this is straight. After I came back from the trip, I already had a girls trip planned to Europe. Even when I was with my boyfriend, I was gonna go, but he couldn't afford it, so I was gonna go anyway and have a good time. And now that I was single, I was like, oh honey, I'm about to fuck shit up. I'm kidding, but I actually ended up fucking shit up. It came from like, the trip started like, you know that kind of girls trip that it's like from the movies? I literally, it's like day 2, I was in Ibiza no, that was in Mallorca in Spain. We flew from LA to Mallorca. I met up with some friends that was already there because I had to delay because of the commercial. So I had no sleep. I already went straight out. We went straight out. We went to the bars. I got super drunk because I was no sleep. I hit my toe in the tree. The next day, we were touristing and everything. And then after that, I was supposed to go early the next day from Mallorca to Ibiza, and we were not gonna go out because my flight was early. And we decided to go out, and we met up with one of my friends from San Diego there, and you know, I met one guy. I ended up hanging out with him. I ended up you know, maybe going for a late night swim. When I got back, all my stuff was gone. So I would just say, like, don't go for night swims because you're probably gonna have. So on day 3 of my trip, what I'm trying to say, I got my passport, Brazilian passport, so I still had my US passport, my phone, and my wallet, and my, sorry mom, and my short, and my skirt is stolen. I only had one piece of Havaiana. So that was one of the biggest walk of shame of my life, and I'm not gonna say I'm not proud of it because I had so much fun, and I was just like, dude, what I'm gonna do is day 3 of the trip. I don't know if I'm gonna go home. I was just like, I don't know. My friend, the guy ended up having, it's from, I'm just nervous talking about this because I'm like, I'm exposing myself for the first time, but so I was lucky because my friend was like, honestly, I would just pay for your trip. You just send me a Zelle when we were back in America because I couldn't access my bank, not even to transfer to them. Anyway, so it already started like that. I was like, or this trip is gonna be really good, or it's gonna be like a shit show. As soon as we got to Ibiza, they bought the wrong flight for us to go to Ibiza, so we had to rebuy the flight. I was just like, am I not supposed to go to Ibiza? But it turned out it was, because we saw Fisher at High Ibiza, so that was really fun. And then the next day we were at the beach, and then Fisher was there with his wife. And then right after that, the beach, we went to see the sunset at Vintage Culture House for sunset in Ibiza. I was just like, am I living a dream? Then we got really drunk, and after Ibiza, we went to Oktoberfest, had some cuties over there, met some cutie guys. So I don't know, like a girl trip really healed me because it's like I was free. I was like, you know, just remembering who the fuck I was, the badass bitch that I am. So I recommend every time you're upset or you're sad, I use any excuse to just go traveling, but you know. But after all of that, Jesus, it's actually empty for me. But every time you know, I was in such a hype. So going on a trip, going to two trips back to back, and I was just like, when I got back home, like that's when everything hit me. Like it was October, it was end of October, it was the start of the winter, and I had to like go back to serving and my back to reality, and that's when I actually start processing the breakup and the whole thing, and I was just like, fuck, life is not as fun anymore. No, just kidding. So yeah, coming back to LA was not the easiest thing for me in my life, but honestly, like I needed that time, and I kept, you know, like chasing my dreams, focusing on myself, chasing adventures, while I was still working hard. And that's exactly what we're doing today. I'm still the same. I'm still chasing my dreams. I'm still working hard. I'm still chasing adventures, because we're going to Lake Tahoe tonight. I have a shift in 45 minutes, so I need to change to work. And I'm just gonna put a jersey. So I'm gonna go to work and work until 2:30 in the morning, because I'm a bottle server now. I don't work as just a server right now. So I work in a nightclub. And from there, we're driving all night to Lake Tahoe. And then I'm gonna take you guys with me. We're going to work, then we gotta manage to do it all. So let's go to work. The audacity. I'm talking to this guy. Why do guys love to pick a fight? Or I had a guy breaking up with me knowing that I had work, and I work in a service industry. So it's like, if you know I'm working and I have to deal with people, you don't break up with somebody. That's just mean. When I break up you via text the time you clock in to work, like I'm about to be 6-7 hours, 8 hours at work, talking to people, putting a smile on my face while you just broke up with me. All I want to do is like crying bad. No. So this guy is like picking a fight with me for no reason. For no reason. Right before I go to work. I'm so late. I'm in my natural hair era that I'm like letting my curls out. I'm gonna talk about that because I'm doing hair transition. But I'm so late that I'm gonna have to do makeup at work or in the car. But let's go. I already put my baggage down. Let's go to work. Right now, 2:30 in the morning. Time to pick up my friends and Lake Tahoe. Here we go. I can't believe I have 7 hours on the road. We gotta get there in the morning. Good morning. Nothing beats like a tattoo holiday. Tahoe, here we go. Que horas são, gente? 3. Partiu Tahoe. Delusional this morning. Olha a vista, Christian. A gente tem que parar já. Olha a vista. Esquerda. So it's 11:30. We finally made it to Tahoe. We gotta change. That's it for this. So stay tuned. Next video, vlog of Lake Tahoe. Make sure to subscribe. I see you the next video. I'm so tired. Bye.